A company with Santa Barbara roots is working on technology that targets the nervous system with the goal of improving sleep, recovery focus, and stress management.
It's now being used by firefighters, pro athletes, and everyday people. News Channel reporter Ivania Montes takes us inside the lab and shows us how it works and how it can make a difference.
In our modern world, it's easy to get caught up in the hectic pace of life, moving from one thing to the next without slowing down. Shiftwave co-founder Mike North says that he knows that feeling all too well. Even as a scientist and CEO, he says he sometimes doesn't realize he's operating what he calls the red zone of stress.
And then all of a sudden I just notice I'm just running so hot and I'm not thinking clearly.
Years before Shiftwave, North was hosting a Discovery Channel show when he asked psychophysiologist Alan Macy to help measure people's stress responses during an episode about road rage.
And all of a sudden there were all these wires over me, and then on the computer screen, I could see where I was at. We could see all the biometrics and what it was, and it's like, oh wow, this is like the dashboard for the human condition. If you can measure something, now you can modify it, you can change it. But if you can't measure it, then you just don't know what you're doing.
After returning to Santa Barbara, North partnered with Macy to build a psychophysiology lab at the Santa Barbara Center for Art, Science, and Technology, laying the foundation for what would become Shiftwave. Shiftwave combines 4 synchronized elements: full body vibration, guided audio, a zero-gravity position, and a blackout eye mask all into one immersive experience. Together, they're designed to reduce distractions, help the body relax, and support nervous system regulations. As the technology evolved, it began moving beyond the lab and into the hands of everyday people. One of those people was longtime Santa Barbara resident Richard Alexander.
I was fortunate enough to get a chair to demonstrate to other people. So that's how it wound up on Brinkerhoff.
On Brinkerhoff Avenue, a quiet street in Santa Barbara, Richard opened his doors to community members like Paul, Barbara, and Ian to try Shiftwave.
It's pretty neat to give people a good feeling. It's a good way to start your day, because usually we would do it early.
I'm familiar with what toxic stress syndrome does to the body. So immediately when I got into this chair and I got that space and the frequency and the novelty and created the breathing and had all this biostimulation, it was the fastest way I've ever seen where I got into that parasympathetic off space.
Back at the lab, North guided my partner and I through the Shiftwave experience, selecting a protocol tailored to each of us.
How do you feel now?
Present. Each session is built around one of more than 75 guided protocols and growing, designed to support different goals, from managing stress and improving sleep to enhancing focus, recovery, and resilience. Today, Shiftwave is being used by a wide range of people, including everyday users, firefighters, Ukrainian survivors, and professional athletes.
Fundamentally, what we found is we could drive the human system into a very regulated state very quickly, mediated through the autonomic nervous system. So the autonomic nervous system is what's communicating to all the systems of the body on how they should regulate themselves.
And for those who shared the experience with others, they say they're grateful to have played a small part in helping people find a moment in the present.
Not everybody has time for it, but people are becoming more aware. So it's got a future for helping people in a time when people need help.
In Santa Barbara, I'm News Channel reporter Ivania Montes.